Welcome back to the channel. If you're new to the channel, welcome to the channel. Today I am off to my mate Danny's. We're going to see if we can figure out where his leak is coming from. He's got a leak coming in, carbon monoxide. A leak coming in through his roof and running down his wall. We've chromopoled the whole roof twice. He did have a solar panel put up, which I helped him with. And it's been leaking since then, but we've sealed everything and we can't figure it out. So what we're going to do is we're going to get a hose pipe on there in different areas and see where the water's coming in and see if it's in the specific area. We took all the trims off and everything, we did them all, so we're a bit confused, but we're going to get to the bottom of it today. Had such a great day of solar yesterday. I'm just charging my EcoFlow up off of my house battery, storing some power if you will, and then let the house battery charge up through the day. Yesterday our solar was cooking. It was like nearly up to 500 watts coming in off of our 700 watt array on the roof. I'm going to be driving a little bit today as well, so that's going to help. I even had the PlayStation on. Yes, I put the PlayStation on for about 40 minutes yesterday. We used the air fryer last night. Having power is great. And I've just given the shower tray a third coat. I did a couple of coats yesterday, so that's looking spanky and all sealed up. So I'm just going to clean up in the van a little bit. It won't take too long. I'll let the traffic die down a bit. It's now 7:45, so I'll probably give it an hour, let it die down a bit, and then I'll get off to Danny's. And we're going to park somewhere else tonight, I think. We've been here a couple of nights. We like to move around a bit. Don't want to be here too long. I have cleaned up around the van because when I got here there was poo bags, doggy poo bags everywhere, all along the lay-by here, and there's all crap in the Costa coffee cups and stuff. Just infuriates me. But I've been out there this morning with a bin bag and picked it all up, put the doggy poo bin in the bin, doggy poo in the bin, and all of that. There's literally a bin right there as well. I don't know why people do it, but it makes it look like we're doing it, if you know what I mean. And people moan about vans and van lifers enough, and I don't like to see it. I don't want to sit here with all that out there. Anyway, so leave the place tidy, as they say. EcoFlow is on 100%. That didn't take that long actually. I was doing it at 500 watts. The house battery was handling it pretty well, which is good. Now we're at saying, what are we on? 13 volt, which is about 30% I think we've got in there. But now we've got solar coming in and all that majazz, so that'll charge up through the day. And we've got 100% on there. Brilliant, we can have chips again. Right, so that didn't really work. I mean, we poured water all over Danny's roof on his Talbot, and there was water coming in the cupboard when it rained, and then run out down the bottom of the window. So we did it all around the area, did it in loads of different areas. I mean, the amount of water that we put on that roof it should have been like a monsoon. Is that a thing? Monsoon. Nothing. Absolutely bone dry. So now we're really confused. Don't know what it could be. Only does it when it rains. And I sprayed it all down over the side of the van as well. We went over to the other side of the van to see if it was coming in. No, maybe over there, and it was running down because now the van's parked in a different position. I don't know. So it is due to rain today at 2 o'clock. So I said to him, look, have a look at it while it's raining and see if it comes in. If it comes in, if it doesn't, sorry, then it's probably healed itself. It's like Joey's armchair, isn't it? Maybe angels have come and fixed it for him. So word on the street is that Arundel Park up, there's signs up now saying that they're starting work on March the 17th, which is Monday. So we've got one weekend left, and then it's all starting. So that was quick. Which brings me on to one point, and I'm not having to go at anyone in particular, not having to go at anyone at all, but if you're going to live in your van, I think, and it's only my opinion, that it's a good idea to move around a bit. It's like we've come to another park up. We're still in the area because Tracy's still working in the area, and we could have stayed at the park up we was at, but we were there for 2 days, and it's a popular dog walking area there. There's no problems. There's no restrictions or anything. You can park there, but I just feel that you kind of start to overimpose if you stay too long, and it just draws attention to yourself as well, do you know? And people are just like, oh, that van's still there, and you can tell people walk past and they do, you know, sort of like give you funny looks and things like that. So I think it's good to move around. There are park ups in different places. If you stay 1 night, 2 nights, leave the place without any trace, then you're pretty much golden, you know. And don't get your awnings out and your camp chairs out and your barbecues out, and just keep yourself in the van. You know, obviously go out if you want to go out, but you know, just keep it looking. I mean, we're not stealth in any way, because this is a vintage motorhome that sticks out like a sore thumb that's been to the sore hospital and had injections of soreness. You know, we can't hide, but we don't have any problems, and we don't normally stay in one place for a long time. Even when we was down in Arundel, most 2, maybe 3 nights. So not having to go at anyone. I'm not saying this is the reason why all these restrictions are coming in. I'm just saying it's probably better if you just move around. And plus, you know, me personally, I don't want to be in the one place all the time. This is one of the reasons why I like doing van life, is because I'm not in the one place all the time, like you are in a house. If that makes any sense at all. So yeah, move around. It's more fun anyway. Get to see things, don't you? But I agree, and there's a lot of YouTubers doing videos on this, and there does seem to be this kind of war on van life, and councils are, instead of, I don't know, I wouldn't say embracing it's the right word, but instead of like adapting to the fact that people are choosing alternate lifestyles. I mean, people have been doing boat life for a long time. People have been doing van life for a long time. It's just more people are doing it now because of the cost of living, or for whatever reason people are doing it. Some people just choose to do it because they can, or because they want to. Some people have to, you know, it's that kind of thing. So there does seem to be this kind of like war on van life, and I just think we can make it easier for ourselves, or bring less attention to ourselves. And I mean, I'm not sure about public opinion. I don't know what public opinion is with van lifers. Personally, we haven't experienced any like hate or anything like that. You get some funny looks, you get some shakes of the head, you know, and things like that. So people do think that, but is it going to get worse than putting restrictions in and taking people away from their park ups that they're using, and forcing people into, you know, more residential areas or industrial areas or whatever, or into car parks? And I know you can park in supermarket park ups and stuff with my parking space and things like that. Is it going to cause more problems and cause people to have more of a negative attitude against people living in vans or vehicles or whatever? I mean, I don't think it helps when vans kind of herd. I know it's kind of a natural thing for people to do, perhaps, you know, herd mentality, and you do see it, you know, and vans, people kind of, I don't know, collect together, you know. And you sometimes, some areas you see it and you're, blimey, there's loads of vans here. And I saw a video the other day on YouTube, can't remember the name of the channel now, but anyway, and they were Keyhaven, I think it is, and it was chocker down there. We was actually thinking of going down there, because we went down there about a year ago and it was really nice. It wasn't that, there was a few vans, but it wasn't that many. There is absolutely heaving, and I know Arundel got that way. It's quite busy with vans a lot of the time, but it is a bit more spread out than a lot of other places. But anyway, that's the news on that. I don't know, what do you think? What do you think about all that? Let me know. Put your comments in the comments. That's where they go. Now, what do you reckon this is? Sponsor from my other channel has sent me this to go with this that they sent me a little while ago to keep, obviously, and to review, which I love. And they've now sent me this to go with that. There'd be a whole video on this with that on my other channel if you're interested in music and guitars in any way. So yeah, let's have a look. Let's have a quick go. I love you, Lord, for your mercy never fails me, and all my days the moment that I wake up till I lay my head, I will sing of the goodness of God. All my life you have been faithful. All my life you have been so, so good. With every breath that I am able, I will sing of the goodness of God. 1, 2 sausages. That's pretty cool. Look at that, one-man band. Anyway, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff. God bless you, and I'll catch you in the next one.
We'll ride these roads forever, side by side we'll chase the sweetest moments whispered in our little space. With laughter and loving every turn we take, this bank called Amazing Grace, no chance we'll break.